Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the modded RAC server. My name is Riella and today I am at my zombie spawner because I need to kill zombies with my bound blade in an effort to get a weak blood shard. That's the only way to get weak blood shards is to kill mobs using this guy here, the bound blade, which I made in a previous episode. And we are working on that because, again, this is all towards making bound armor. That is our goal. Our ultimate goal is to make, let's get rid of this guy, is to make the blood armor. And that requires making empty sockets that we then fill and make filled sockets. We fill them in our blood altar. But the recipe for the empty socket requires 4 weak blood shards each. So it is very expensive. I have enough blood shards currently, or I had to make 4. I went ahead and I made 3, but we are going to be making just the one now. This is going to take a long time to make this bound armor. This is going to be several series worth of, several episodes worth in this series. Just, ooh, hello baby. I kill you. I kill you. I kill you. Thank you. It's going to take a little while to make these. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I need to put lights in there that, you know, can activate. And let's get out of there because those little orbs are driving me crazy. Let's turn off the blade just so it's inactive. I don't want to accidentally use it. And let's go ahead. I went ahead and made 3 of these off camera. Like I said, I'll make more of them on camera. It's really easy, but I'll make the last 2 on camera because we're going to go for a helmet first. But like I said, this is going to be a long process. This isn't going to be something we'll be able to do probably in the next 2-3 episodes. Probably gonna take a little bit longer than that would be my guess. But I have been coming up here in between killing zombies and stabbing myself like so to fill up this blood altar, so I can show you how I fill one of the, put the empty socket in there. We're gonna go ahead and wait while it fills, and that way we can show you. We have one of these on camera. It looks like it's gonna be a little slow. Oh, not that slow. But we're going to go ahead and fill one of these so that way we have it on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera. I'm not going to subject you to this each of the time. I feel like, especially since I've been doing the blood magic stuff, a lot of the episodes involve me staring at this thing. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we have that guy. And how much do we have LP? Oh, we have 9,600. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Alrighty, so I have one of these guys. Can I go downstairs? There we go. Let's put them in my blood magic chest if I have the room for it. So we have 1 filled socket. We have 2 empty sockets. We need to make more sockets. Let's check. This is the chest that the guys, when they kill the zombies, this is where all the stuff goes. I've got a vacuum hopper that sucks it all up, and that's where this goes. Let me take my torches back. So we have 9 more weak blood shards. Let's go ahead and put this up here and see how many we have in the system. I've been keeping them all in here because I taught this thing how to craft the sockets. We have 13, so we do have enough to make 5 empty sockets, or I guess technically 2 more, to make 5 sockets total that we then need to fill each of those to make a helmet. We're going to do that later though. Part of the problem with the bound armor is you actually need, you can put enchants on them in the form of sigils. They're not really enchants, but you can't put them in an enchanting thing, an enchanting table, and enchant them and have them work. You actually have to do a special step, which is to make these sigils, which we made in a previous episode, and then you add them. This sigil, the elemental affinity, you can actually put on bound armor. I thought you could, but you cannot. So that one's out. Some of these 3 I know I want on my armor. There's another type that I want on my armor, but we'll do all this later. But in order to put these on, you have to have the filled socket. You have to add a blood shard into the socket, and then you have to add the sigil. If you add these sigils without the blood shard, it doesn't work. I don't even know if you can. I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, so that's the goal, is we want to have these, to be able to use these. The problem with that is you can only have 1 enchant per piece. Even if you like I have the multiple sigils, even if I have 3 blood shards and 3 sigils on 3 different pieces of that bound armor that made up the helmet, it still doesn't work. It doesn't count it as 3 different enchants. It'll show up as having 3 enchants, but only one of them will actually be active. The only way to get multiple enchants is to get a demon blood shard. Demon Blood Shard allows you to have 2 effects from 2 different sigils on a single piece. Because of my setup, I have my jetpack and my longfall boots. I can make boots that don't let me have fall damage. I don't know yet if I want to make those or not, so the only pieces I'm going to make for the bound armor at this point in time is for the helmet and for the pants. So I only have 2 pieces that can have enchants, and on top of that, if I use the weak blood shard, that's only 2 enchants, but if I get a demon blood shard, that's 4 enchants, which is awesome, because you see right here, I have 3 for sure that I want to use. I want to use haste, fast minor, and whirlwind. Ironically, the sigil of haste does not give you haste. It gives you movement boosts. You can jump higher, and I think you can step up 1 block without having to jump. Not 100% sure, but yeah, funny enough, that's just a movement boost, whereas Sigil of Fast Minor is the one that actually gives you haste on the armor itself. So that's weird and interesting, but that's what we're going to be doing. And then the Sigil of the Whirlwind, which will help me avoid arrows. So I have 1 more slot I can put if I get a Demon Blood Shard. So I have decided I want Demon Blood Shards, not to mention it's going to be fun to get. The problem with the Demon Blood Shards is, of course, as with everything in Blood Magic, it's a multi-step process. And that multi-step starts with the chemistry, the alchemical setup. Alchemic chemistry set. Yes, this is basically brewing for blood magic, and we are going to be doing quite a bit of that. I've been wanting to get into that. I just haven't yet. I didn't feel like it was necessarily set up. Well, I shouldn't say necessarily set up. I wasn't set up for it yet, but I didn't see much need to get into it until I was ready to just kind of play around. But now we actually have a need for it, because in order to summon a demon, you create a setup similar to a ritual, and it requires different alchemical ingredients to summon different types of demons, and then you put a blood orb in the center. We'll all see this in a later episode, but basically what it comes down to is I'm going to need to make some different ingredients using an alchemical setup. So we're going to go ahead and put our bound blade back, because I don't want to carry that around, because that's very expensive and I don't want to lose it. So this episode is going to be focused mostly on just the alchemical whatnot, all the knickknacks. So we're going to go ahead and start with one of these guys, and we're going to make that over here. Let's do this. And of course, everyone knows how to make a brewing stand. Everyone should know how to make a brewing stand, unless you've never played Minecraft before, in which case I work under the assumption that you have played Minecraft before. If you have not, lots of people do lots of tutorials that I highly recommend, because they're fabulous. Paul Swartz Jr., especially if you're just starting out. But like I said, I'm running on the assumption that you know the basics of at least vanilla Minecraft. So if you don't, I apologize, but we're going to continue on. So, obsidian. We need some obsidian, and then we need a weak blood orb, which we made in a previous episode, in 2 different series actually. So we have an alchemical chemistry set, which is what we want. Alright, fabulous. Okay, so this guy, I think, uses a very... Let's actually go set him up. I don't want to set him up down here. He's going to go upstairs, mostly because I'm trying to keep all my blood magic stuff upstairs. Let's grab something that looks suitably dark and creepy, which would be, let's do that, lava stone. Except I don't think I want the exact lava stone. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted, right there. I accidentally made 3 of these chisels, and they don't use up durability, so they just kind of hang around. Let's do this guy. This guy, or actually... maybe this guy. Let's try this guy. We'll take it with us in case we change our mind. But we're going to go upstairs, which is where I'm going to do most of this, because I want all of my chemistry stuff, all my blood magic and my magic stuff to be all together. It's actually not going to be in this room ultimately. I thought it would be, but I actually do not have enough room for a tier 5 altar. It's a little bit larger than I expected. I miscounted, and I forgot the fact that you need beacons on each of the corners to make tier 5. So we're going to not have that at the moment. Let's put this actually right there. And let's put that let's put that there, because I don't know why. I'm weird. Alright, so let's set this down. Oh, it even gives off little effects. That's kind of cool. Maybe, maybe not. It's not there anymore. Oh well. Okay, so there we go. Yes, yes, yes. We'll have a nicer setup. I'm not going to spend too much time making this look very nice because, like I said, this is going to move. Again, later episode. So much of this stuff is later episodes. But let's right-click on this and see what it is. Okay. So the blood orbs go here. Our ingredients go in the five different ingredients go here, and then what they're produced goes here. So let's go ahead and let's put the master blood orb there because I have it on me, and that's the tier 4 blood orb. That's the highest blood orb I have. So we should not run into anything that I cannot make without that. The first thing I want to make is something called tenebrae. I think it's tenebrae. I've seen this in Thaumcraft as well, and actually I was wondering what was up with this because I believe one of the aspects in Thaumcraft is called this, which is why I decided I want to go ahead and make it. This is one of the items that's used in demon summoning. So it just requires some coal, some obsidian, some clay. We have all of those ingredients just fine. This is what we're ultimately making. Yeah, okay, so then we just need a simple catalyst, which is sugar, redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder, which we have all of those. In fact, I think we have simple catalysts in our system. Not our system, but here, which is where I've been keeping most of my blood magic stuff. Obviously, some of this stuff isn't blood magic. I got to the point before I had my ME system set up where I had so much crap. Just so much stuff. And I didn't know what to do with... I don't know what that is. So I just started throwing everything in different places, and obviously it's all crazy. But this was supposed to be my blood magic box. Now it's just a little bit of everything. And I don't seem to have... Did I put it up here maybe? See, some of my blood magic stuff made it up here for some reason. Yeah, we don't even have any simple catalysts, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get some sugar. Put that up first. Redstone. We needed 2 redstone, 1 sugar, 1 glowstone. I don't know if I can do a stack at a time, so we're going to try that because I believe the simple catalyst is used in multiple recipes. For an empty core, I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Output spell cable. All this stuff we're going to be getting into, yeah, but most of these ingredients, these binding agents or various other items that we'll be making, a lot of them, or not, maybe not. There's only 2 pages. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, nope, there we go, 7 pages. I don't know why it's... Maybe like this? There we go. Yeah, so simple catalysts are used in a lot of these different ingredients that we need and that we'll be making. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make a stack, because if I can make 1 stack at a time, that would be awesome. Save me quite a bit. Oh, I've only got a single stack of gunpowder. We need to figure out how to make more gunpowder. And then catalyst, redstone, glowstone, sugar. I know I've got some sugar in here. There we go. Okay, excellent. So, how do you make gunpowder? Is there a recipe? 4 tiny piles of gunpowder. What's this? Sulfur converts into gunpowder. Creeper heart converts into gunpowder. That seems like a bad use of a creeper heart, though. What do we have? Saltpeter and sulfur. Niter and salt. Where do you get niter from? Taking a slight segue here. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. Okay. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. If anything, maybe I can go get a creeper in a set up a creeper in a orb. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and put these up. I think it probably needs to be in the exact order. I could be wrong, but let's see. Like this. Yeah. Okay. It does need to be in the exact order because these are switched. Or not. Why no? Glowstone, gunpowder. Oh, there we go. Simple catalyst. I guess it just takes a little while, does it? Oh yeah, look at that. It's just gotta go all bubbly on me. Now, does it use LP? Let's... Okay, so that's our LP right there. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Oh, it does. Excellent. It does make... Oh, fantastic. It just sits here and works and it does its thing. Okay, good. Is it using LP? Yes, it is. Okay, so this requires LP to operate, which makes sense. Everything in blood magic requires LP. So we're going to let this run for a little while. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so they just sit there and they stack. That's great. That's excellent. And we're going to go ahead and get our ingredients for the tenebrae. I'm going to call it tenebrae. Maybe it's tenebrae. I don't know, but I'm calling it tenebrae. So we need clay. I'm just going to make a little bit of this, not a ton. Nope, I think clay's here. There's 1. Let's make 8, because that's a nice number. Okay, so we need 8 of that. Where's my coal? Coal. There we go. We need 8 coal, so get rid of that. Okay. No, actually we need 16 coal, don't we? Because it requires 2 per. Yes, it does. Okay. And then obsidian. Obsidian. And we need 8 obsidian. Like so. Excellent. Alright, this is a little bit easier than I expected it to be. Let's see. Okay, still really good on LP, 134. I've been putting some LP in the system as I go, just like I said, just kind of filling these up. The blood magic really requires a lot of patience, and it requires a lot of willingness to do other stuff. Oh, crap. Alright, sorry about that. Blood magic also requires the ability to stab yourself without killing yourself. It's funny that way. So, yeah. Okay, so what were we doing? We were talking about blood magic. We were sticking ourselves with this, and we were making tenebrae. Alrighty, so I'm going to go back down. No, I'm not going to go back down. I'm going to stay here, because this is where tenebrae is. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm with it, I'm with it. Oh, look, we're almost done. Fantastic. Excellent. Alright, we have used that all up. And how many LP do we have? Oh, okay, excellent. That used about 30 LP, I believe. I can't really tell, because I did have to respawn. Because I died, because I accidentally stabbed myself to death. This is actually the second time today I've done that. What's really fun is whenever I accidentally kill myself in blood magic, my server actually, excuse me, not the server, the client actually crashes, and I have to reboot the game, which is why I forgot where I was, because I had to sit here and wait for modded to load. And anyone who plays modded Minecraft knows it takes a long time to load. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make this. We're going to make 8 of them, so let's put this here and that there. There's the clay, and there's the obsidian. Is that the right order? Yes. And then, let's go ahead and switch the order one more time, because I don't know if I was patient enough to see if that worked. Let's just give it a minute. Does it work if it's not in that same order? I believe it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the exact order. It just has to be the right quantities. Excellent. And we are making ourselves some tenebrae. Tenebrae. That's what I'm saying. Tenebrae. Excellent. And how much LP is that taking? How much did that take previously? Alright, so it takes about 3,000, it seems like. 3,000, I have 3, so it's about 1,000 per, is what it looks like. So this, you have to be pretty careful with this, I would assume. Alright, okay. Fantastic. Well, this is excellent. I like the way this works. This is fantastic. I might have to do some potions with this at some point. I'm actually going to make some more of these ingredients off camera in order to summon a demon, and hopefully within the next episode or 2 we'll be able to summon said demon, hopefully kill him with our bound blade, which I would demonstrate with right now, but I don't have, but you saw it earlier. And yeah, and hopefully kill him that way, get some weak blood shards, or excuse me, not weak blood shards, demon blood shards, and continue on in our quest for bound armor. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. My name is Riella, and I'll talk to you later.